President Moon Jae-in will be piling up frequent flyer miles in November. The Liberal leader's schedule for the month includes his first tour of Southeast Asia. Before taking off, Moon is expected to play host to his American counterpart. Moon Connyoung provides a glimpse of the meetings and the events ahead.
The third of its kind. South Korean President Moon Jae-in will sit down with U.S. President Donald Trump for their third bilateral summit early next month, as Mr. Trump makes his first ever presidential tour of Asia, which will also take him to Japan and China. The Blue House confirmed Thursday that the one-on-one will take place in Seoul this time, following the first two in Washington D.C. and New York. Dominating their conversation once again will be the growing nuclear missile threats from North Korea, but what may also be discussed is the South Korea-U.S. free trade agreement, following the two sides' agreement last week to take it under the microscope. After hosting the U.S. president at home, the South Korean leader will set out on his fourth foreign trip since taking office and his first to Southeast Asia on November 8th for the usual round of regional summits, in addition to more than a few bilateral meetings with global leaders. The tour is expected to begin in Jakarta, where he'll likely sit down with Indonesian President Joko Widodo, although the details of his three-day visit haven't yet been finalized. The South Korean leader will then head to Vietnam to participate in the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation meeting, which will bring together leaders from 21 member economies, followed by a trip to the Philippines to attend the annual East Asia Summit and the ASEAN Plus 3. The ASEAN Plus 3 summit involves leaders of the 10 member countries plus South Korea, Japan, and China. President Moon's Southeast Asia tour comes at a critical time for South Korean diplomacy as North Korea continues to ratchet up tensions.
President Moon reaffirmed his commitment to strengthen South Korea's relations with member countries of the ASEAN to par with our ties with the U.S., China, Japan, and Russia.
The South Korean president is expected to use the multilateral platform to rally support for his policy on North Korea, but just as important on Mr. Moon's mind, according to Blue House officials, will be enhancing economic ties between Asia's fourth largest economy and the fast-growing economies of Southeast Asia. Moon Connyoung, Arirang News, the Blue House.